Ascended Master, Lady Nada, received by Julie Miller, April 30, 2015, Lady Nada.
No one likes to make a mistake, but without making a mistake you would not know the good things you are made of. When a mistake is known, that is your opportunity to take action and gain insight from the experience. Thinking alone beautiful bright hearts will not help you to become yourself. Taking action to correct any wrong or learning from a mistake is only part of discovering who you are. The next steps are unique and individual but all have an all-encompassing need for your focused attention to stop living unconsciously. Because time is continuously moving, you don't really have all the time in the world to think about doing something. Action is needed, being present in the here and now is essential, loving the good along with the bad, making peace with the creation that you are will reveal your true self. But if you have to play catch-up because you are in a rush mode of living, little will be revealed. Learning to stop and to slow down compels you to think more consciously and to become more aware, not only aware of your outward surroundings, but of your inner world and person. In order to make peace with your whole self, know who you are. Make a comprehensive list of every virtuous quality that you plan to nurture. And decide, are you going to be more compassionate, a better listener, more focused, more altruistic, more gracious, etc.? Now, when a difficult situation is about to rise, can you predict how you will respond? Do you know already which principles you will defend and what you will let go? Can you make peace of the qualities that are weak that require your attention and stoke them into becoming a viable strength? Emotions and feelings can sometimes be a great hurdle to overcome, especially when you allow them to control your thoughts, actions and choices. It is necessary, beautiful bright hearts, to remember your emotions and feelings are just that. They have no power over you unless you give them power. Don't give rise to them, acknowledge their presence and let them be on their way. The moment you react to them, you become them. When making a mistake that appears to be a repeat, instead of getting frustrated with the whole thing, use that situation as a lesson needed to be learned and learn it. A mistake gets repeated simply because there is something vital being missed. Become a detective of your own self, explore and discover what went wrong, piece things together by going backwards to the root. A mistake is nothing to scoff at or show disdain towards. Mistakes are grand learning tools that help to uncover more of who you are, providing you with ample opportunities to make peace with who you are, mistakes and all. The more you stick to your principles, and remaining focused, the less likely you are to make a mistake, or the mistake will be more manageable. It does take practice and patience to do what is best all the time, but time is on your side if you use it wisely. Aiming to be perfect promotes more struggles and frustrations. We witness so many dear souls pushing themselves so hard to be perfect at so much, and when they don't succeed or fall short, they curse themselves, ridicule themselves and treat themselves rather meanly. Remember, beautiful bright hearts, life is a journey. It is a journey with bumps, curves and sudden surprises that greet you along the way. You may find some of the situations you deal with less than ideal, but you are also greeted by just as many joyous situations. It is okay to not be perfect. You can make more progress by accepting your completeness, that you are a masterpiece in progress, getting better and improving each day. Have you had one of those days, dear ones, when you snapped at someone or reacted or responded rudely or inappropriately? We know you can get tired, but when you have treated another dear soul who is only trying to get through their day the best they can, own up to it, make amends immediately so you can give them peace of mind and you as well. The longer you wait to show you are sorry, guilt will start kicking in, and guilt is a hungry culprit. So don't feed your guilt, relieve it before it even begins by improving your actions and choices, and become more accountable for how you behave when interacting with others. Becoming more at peace with your whole self is a lot of work, and every step requires patience and tolerance. You don't always have to respond with hostility when there are healthier ways. Before you are going to react, breathe deeply and think beforehand. If you know you are going to be in the company of individuals that are known to pushing your buttons, have already a plan on how to respond that doesn't encourage unsavory reactions, and be consistent. Remember, your emotions are not meant to control you, they have absolutely no power over you until you give in to them. Why is it so difficult for many dear souls to follow common sense? Common sense is a rarity and not common at all. If you took the time to understand where another person was coming from rather than jump right in to assume their next actions or to judge them, maybe you would be more prone to forgive them or to accept them and to radiate true unconditional compassion. Taking the time to understand where the other person is coming from lessens the gap and allows a feeling of acceptance to take place and helps to build not only your self-esteem, but the self-esteem of the other person. Accepting the temptation to lose your patience and to react unkindly ends up dragging you down, making you feel strained and drained. Try to remember how it feels after you have reacted, how exhausted and forlorn you felt. Before you react, ask yourself this question, beautiful bright hearts: will I be truly happy about my behavior and attitude after I scream, shout or act with frustration? Also, try to determine if allowing yourself to react negatively will promote peace and tranquility. If your answers are both leading to a no, then that is your indication, dear ones, to think of a better way or to not react at all. Silence is golden. In order to savor that feeling of peace that seems to come fleetingly, you need to acknowledge it completely. When you are going through hard times, reflect back on things that you have done well. If the situation before you has you feeling stressed, recognize the times when you made excellent progress. At the end of your day, beautiful bright hearts, recap to yourself how you acted throughout the day, admit where you acted well and kept your integrity and dignity. Before you can strive for peace in your external life, strive for peace towards your inner self. This life is your journey. Making peace with yourself, for your whole self, will help you get through your hurdles, your ups and downs. The more peace you give to yourself, the more love is felt by those you meet and greet, making your little part of the world a better place. And so it is. I'm Ascended Master, Lady Nada, through Julie Miller.